Oh, and I'm belly dancing. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm also belly dancing.
How'd you get into belly dancing?
Yeah, it's a great question.
It's like one day I'm just on a stage.
That's a great question. I'm like, wait, I missed the first of my own story. Yeah, Bay Area, what was happening? I've had a lot of like trauma and emotional stuff that's happened because of home and family and stuff. And so I think that breakdancing helped me in a particular time of my life where I needed to feel power in my body and to fight. And the other piece of it was feeling comfortable in my own skin and feeling settled and at peace within my body. And I just happened across a belly dancer, and she invited me to her class in San Francisco, and I started going and found this space where it was super feminine. It was a lot more tighter, smaller movements and space for me to really work within my own body in an internal way. Like breakdancing is very external. It's very like big and strong. And then belly dancing is very internal and like working with smaller muscles and like subtler movements.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it was actually really healing for me. It was an art form that brought me to the other end of the spectrum of like healing.
Yeah, it's almost like you discovered or these parts of you through these art forms. Like I guess one would say the masculine energy from breaking into feminine energy from belly dancing, because they're completely different executions, different types of energy, different types of movement quality.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool, dude. I got chills while you were just telling that story. Because it's really, I don't know, what is intriguing is the discovery of yourself through the art forms or the healing. So
yeah, I mean, these art forms shaped a large part of my personality, because when I was in high school, I was really shy. I was really, really scared to speak. And I was that person that sat in the back of the room that like didn't say anything, and breakdancing forced me like to, push and stand up and be strong. And then the belly dancing really got me to like love myself more.
Wow. This is so cool. I can definitely relate in the sense of high school, like where I was quiet in class, but I was also very angry in a sense. Like, teenage angst and all that shit. But like,
we all have it. Yeah.
And then when I discovered dance, there was like a sense of like confidence. I felt like there was a proper release of this angst, so to speak, or this anger, like, because now I was putting all that energy to rehearsals and performing, and then it seemed to calm me down in many places in life.
Yeah, I think the arts are so important because of that. It really feeds the soul.
It really does. It's a shame that I don't know how it is in other counties or in states, if you guys are listening to this in and out of state, but like the fact that a lot of the arts are being cut, it shows like how undervalued it really is, especially for mental health, especially since there's dance movement therapy now. There's therapy where involving painting, because it involves you in just my theory and speculation, it just involves a different part of your mind, left brain, right brain, because we're so like active and trying to problem solve and all this other stuff. So I kind of want to transition into like yoga, like how you went into that, because there's a whole bunch of this stuff that you covered already. Like I primarily use yoga as a form of recovery, like, but I feel like I suck at it, but then I don't go to, like, I don't tell anyone I do it, or I prefer doing it solo. But how did you get into yoga, and then how did you start your practice or teaching it?